Welcome to Slaughterhouse Stories. I hope you enjoy the story I have for you tonight. Hello everyone, Ghost Train here. Before we get to tonight's story, I just want to say thank you. Slaughterhouse Stories has reached 300 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here and listening to the scary stories I tell. And I'm very glad that you all chose to be a listener, not a victim. So, from the bottom of my black heart, thank you very much. Now, on to the story.
The girl in West Calen.
Happy anniversary, baby. I can't believe it's been 2 amazing years together. Don't give me that look. You're right, though. The first year wasn't perfect. We had our ups and we had our downs. But you know what? It brought us where we are today. I can remember the first time I saw you, about 6 months before I asked you out. I just came out of the Wawa on West Calen Street, looking at my phone like an idiot. But something made me look up, and there you were, walking on the other side of the street, on your way to work. You were so beautiful. Long, shining blonde hair. Beautiful gray eyes that you can get lost in. Baby, your eyes are still my favorite part of you. A smile that can make anyone forget their troubles and just fall under your spell. And that's what happened. I fell under your spell. For the next few days, I made sure to be at that Wawa every day, at that exact time, watching you walk by and hypnotize me. Rain didn't matter. The hot summer sun didn't matter. I just had to have my glimpse of you. Finally, I got smarter and walked a few blocks up West Calen Street, just to see where you were coming from. I was so afraid I was going to miss my lady of West Calen. I was ready to turn around when you came walking out of your apartment building. And so it was for the next few weeks, every day at the same time, walking down the street together, on separate sides, but in my mind, so close. Making sure you got to your bus stop safely, waiting around at night to make sure you got home safe. And I've never told you before, but there was a few times I had to deal with a few unsavory people that were following you. A mistake they never made again. Then I finally built the courage to speak to you, making it seem like a chance encounter, where we simply bumped into one another as I was leaving the store. You helped me pick up the things in my bag that fell out. I told you my name, Peter. Then I learned the name of my muse, my angel, Lucy. From that day on, it was Peter and Lucy. Like I said, we had the ups and downs. When things were up, they were so great. Going to the movies, to dinner, picnics in the park. TV on the couch in our apartment. When they were down, it tore me up inside. I hated when you were mad at me. Whether it was I didn't take the trash out, or I told your coworker Jennifer to fuck off when I didn't like what she said, or me not caring when no one had heard from Jennifer ever again. The fights were bad, but it just showed our passion for each other. Of course, we saved our biggest fight for last. I think about that night all the time. The anger in your eyes when you found my trunk of mementos. Locks of your hair, a few toenail clippings, pictures of you sleeping from before we met, the keys to Jennifer's house, your boss's wedding ring, silly things like that. Things that to me showed just how much I love you. But for some reason you didn't see it that way. Calling me hurtful names like creep and stalker, instead of loving names like protector and admirer. I couldn't understand why you were so angry, why you wanted to break things off, why you kept pushing me towards the door, telling me to get out of your house. This is our house, baby! Still, I shouldn't have pushed you back. I shouldn't have let you lay there for as long as I did after you hit the table. But doing the wrong thing turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to us. Ever since, we've grown so much together. We never fight anymore. Everything's been perfect. And a year later, on our 2-year anniversary. I love you more today than I did then. And the best part, I go to sleep every night with you, keeping me safe, keeping me warm, your skin wrapped lovingly around me. And the last thing I see before I fall asleep, and the first thing I see when I wake up, is those beautiful gray eyes staring at me from the jar on the nightstand. Happy anniversary, Lucy. I love you. That's it for tonight's story. But before we end things, check out the Slaughterhouse Stories podcast. Available at all your favorite podcast sites. So download and subscribe. Be a listener, not a victim. And as always, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed tonight's story, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time,
Stay spooky.